Tonight, LEGO BattleBots Season 9 comes to a close. 64 robots entered this tournament, the largest field of any LEGO BattleBots tournaments. But after 19 episodes and 152 battles, 56 of them have gone home, and only the top 8 remain. These 8 have truly shown themselves as some of the best robots out here. But, as we all know, there can only be one winner. So, let's introduce our 8 robots right now. First, the number 1 seed that has gone on a destructive run all season, Deadline. Next, the 25th seed, the small but mighty flipper that always seems to have a relatively low seeding. It's Mini Murderer. The 4th seed, one of only 2 undefeated robots left in the competition, Technicality. The 21st seed, the robot that had a questionable redesign but has proven it to be worth it. Brutally Honest. The 15th seed, the flipper that has shocked the odds once before and is wanting to do it again, Blackout. The 23rd seed, the dual spinner and reigning miniature menace champion, Drifty. The 14th seed, one of the most powerful flippers we have seen in recent years, Deep Blue. And finally, the 6th seed, the lifter that has proven that you don't need a flashy weapon to be competitive, Blueberry. These robots have done so incredibly well to make it here. But through the chaos incarnate, Technicality Deep Blue, only one can take the crown. There will be big hits. Massive flips. And any beginning, and a whole lot of destruction as we crown the champion tonight on LEGO BattleBots Season 9, Episode 20, the Grand Final. Yeah, hi guys, and welcome to LEGO BattleBots Season 9, Episode 20, and tonight it's the Grand Final. So, you've probably already heard my intro, so let's just get right into it with our first fight between the 1st seed Deadline and the 25th seed Mini Murderer. In the red square, it's the end of the line for you, and there is no turning back. It's back since it's already too late. It's because your death's well past its deadline. and any blue square. It may be small, but don't underestimate its killing power. It's Mini Murderer. The box is locked. The lights are on. Robot fight in time. Okay. Here it is. Yep, now it is. Timer still giving me trouble. You know, usual stuff. It is over! Well, that was quick. All it took was like 2 or 3 hits. Deadline victorious, Mini Murderer sent flying out of the arena. Deadline improves to 7-0. Mini Murderer 4-3. Next up is the 4th seed Technicality taken on the 21st seed Brutally Honest. In the red square, it beat the prototype for this current design. It's Technicality. And in the blue square, it's speaking nothing but the truth. But sometimes the truth hurts. And you wanna know what the truth is? The truth is that you're gonna lose if you fight Brutally Honest. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Okay, cool, it actually worked this time. Technicality's upside down out of the arena. Well, Brutally Honest, this new weapon has proven very effective as they quickly threw Technicality out of the arena. Brutally Honest 5-2. Technicality 6-1, and well, that means that Deadline is the last undefeated robot remaining, as they will fight Brutally Honest in the next round. Next up, it's the 15th seed Blackout, taking on the 23rd seed Drippy. In the red square, took the first top seed out of commission, in terms of chronological order at least. It's Blackout, and the blue square, looking to go 2-4-2, it's Drippy. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Okay, it's interesting now. No, sorry. Drippy. Here. Oh, that's really not good for Drippy. They have lost basically the source power to these robots. They say that dual weapon helps with this problem, but still it's gonna be an issue. I mean, Brutally Blackout attempts a flip. Didn't exactly go very well. Blackout kind of got stuck in the ground. It is over. While Drippy will not be getting the back-to-back, Blackout survived the hits. Meanwhile, Drippy could not, which meant that Blackout was victorious. Blackout goes 6-1. Drippy ends 4-3. Next up, it's the 14th seed Deep Blue taking on the 6th seed Blueberry. In the red square, where it's shown it's one of the most powerful flippers in the competition recently, it's Deep Blue. And in the blue square, carrying on the Blueberry legacy now that the athlete's no longer competing, it's Blueberry. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Okay. Good first flip from Deep Blue. Blueberry's wedge is gone. That's not gonna be good. That was a really good flip. This flip fight is probably gonna get we're gonna need flip footage here for the intro. Oh, that was nearly out, and that one is Deep Blue victorious. Well, Deep Blue took advantage of the really fatal flaw of Blueberry. If it can't get under, it's just doesn't really have any way to win the fight. And this proved it, as they were just tossed around. Deep Blue victorious. They get the final spot in the semifinals. They go 6-1. Blueberry ends their run at 5-2. Now for our first semi-final matchup, Deadline rematches Brutally Honest. Now, this fight has happened before, and well, in the main of Brutally Honest is second main event of this season. Hold up. In episode 5 in that fight, Deadline completely destroyed Brutally Honest, which led to Brutally Honest having to go for a complete redesign / rebuild. Let's see if that will happen here tonight. In the red square, looking to splatter Brutally Honest across the arena again, it's Deadline. And in the blue square, it's been awaiting its revenge for a long time. It's Brutally Honest. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Oh! Deadline's weapon is just gone. That huge hit threw Brutally Honest over, but obviously they can self-right. They have that self-righter. Okay. We're pausing the fight. Robot tears. Boss is lost, lights are on. The fight resumes now. Okay, since my timer messed up, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna set the timer for 2 minutes because it's close enough. Alright, resume. There goes that entire weapon assembly thing. There goes the wedge. There goes the wheels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout. Well, this time, it was brutally honest who was in control. As they ripped apart Deadline, starting by taking your weapon in at first huge hit. Then eventually ripping the weapon motor out, basically. Not a literal motor, obviously, not motorized. And then ripping out the wedge, and finally the wheels. Brutally honest, victorious. They return to the grand final. Going 6-2. Deadline ending around 7-1. Now, the 15th seed Blackout takes on the 14th seed Deep Blue. The Battle of the Flippers. Any red square. Would be incredibly impressive for to win a tournament in its first main seed competition. It's Blackout. And any blue square. Finally showing the power that it has. It's Deep Blue. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Okay. Well, this will come down to who has the lower ground, and in the beginning, it is Deep Blue. But Blackout can get under as well if it gets around these sides. That's a good flip from Blackout. Oh, that's not good for Deep Blue, though. It is over. Well, it was a good back and forth until Deep Blue knew that Ripper was kind of vulnerable. This was the first time this is the first time all tournament it came into effect. Blackout takes advantage. They're 7-1. Deep Blue 6-2. And now, before we have the before we have the grand final, we're gonna have to have a third place match between the first seed Deadline and the 14th seed Deep Blue. In the red square, a podium finish would still be rather impressive. It's Deadline. And in the blue square, hoping it'll just be a one and done, it's Deep Blue. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Oh. Turns out it was the whole scene that did. Yeah, Deep Blue aim. Well, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout. Deadline victorious. To be honest, Deep Blue couldn't really do much. See, we're unable to get any flips in. Sit on balance. Allowing Deadline to get some hits, and then the break happened again. Deadline victorious. They end their season 8-1. Deep Blue ends at 6-3. And now, time for the grand final. The 21st seed. The former Miniature Madness champion. Brutally Honest. Takes on the 15th seed. The newcomer that has proven its worth. Blackout. Though both of these robots are in the same spot, both went through incredibly different routes to make it here. Brutally Honest is a long-standing veteran, one of the most successful robots on the channel. In fact, it's been in the top 2 before. Multiple times. I think thrice for a major main tournaments. But only one of those times would they come out on top. The other 2, they would lose. This season marked a dramatic design shift. And at first, it wasn't looking very hopeful. They did get a win in their first fight, but it wasn't a very impressive one, and after a complete annihilation at the hands of Deadline, it was a chance that they might have had to pull out from the tournament. A new redesign would take place, but it wouldn't help as they would lose in their next fight to Horrible Idea. They would manage to beat Son of Shellshock, barely making it into a tournament where the current design would be unveiled, though with forks. This new design proved its success as they ripped apart Grey Hole 2 in the first round, before upsetting the 5th seed Revolution. They would then go one higher, taking out the 4th seed Technicality this very episode before dethroning the #1 seed deadline. Now, they're looking to get back to the top. It's brutally honest. Meanwhile, Blackout is a relative newcomer. I'm pretty sure they competed in New Blood in the LEGO battlebots Champions, but since then, the only tournament that they competed in was maybe Plastic Pain. And Pain before this tournament started. Now they're at the top. They had a decently easy run, going 3-1. One first defeat in Cold Front, which not too impressive. Then defeat in Countermeasure, once again, not that impressive. Civ. They finally faced Soccer go next, in which they had their first loss, but ended their fight at their tournament out, their regular season out, defeating the Fourth Dimension, proving that they can tangle with the top. The bracket, they first beat Full Speed Ahead, before upsetting the second seed Elevator 2. In this episode, they prevented Drippy from getting a repeat winner performance before proving to Deep Blue that it is the better flipper. Now, it's looking to win its LEGO BattleBots Season 9 on its very first attempt. Who will secure the victory? We will find out right now. In the red square, it knows what it's like to be in this spot. It has experience both winning and losing in this spot. And tonight, it has no plans of losing anytime soon. Introducing the former Miniature Madness champion, former LEGO BattleBots runners-up, and Tag Team Terror champion, All-Stars champion. So much more pedigree behind it. Brutally honest. And you need blue square. It's certainly new, but that doesn't mean it isn't good. Good. Introducing a robot that only debuted in LEGO BattleBots Bounty Hunters, but has taken its success all the way to the grand final, and at this point, I don't think it's just beginner's luck anymore. It's Blackout. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's the grand final time. Blackout getting the first flip. Oh, one of the wheel pods is just gone. That is some huge damage Blackout is really in trouble now, not only because, well, obviously they're missing a side of the drive, that entire half of the robot is gone. Blackout, they still have that powerful flipper, but that is becoming less powerful now. I feel like the end might be near. But even so, they keep fighting, and brutally honest is weaponless. That is a huge change in pace, but they can't get a flip in with that, really get a good flip in anymore. Technic and brutally honest, even still is staying in the fight. That one of those front forces thingies is gone. It's mostly to support for weapon, and for weapon gone, it doesn't matter as much. That is a pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, release. Brutally honest, haven't restored 2 pins. Another small piece comes off. Really minor. Doesn't really affect brutally honest at all. That's a pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. There's 40 seconds left in this fight. This is... technicality cannot get any flips in right now. 30 seconds left. Brutally honest is upside down, but technicality getting another flipping. There's 20 to go. This has been an incredible grand final. 10 seconds left. Now. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It goes to the judges with both robots ending upside down. Well, what a fight. What a battle. This might be the first main grand final to ever go to the judges. Damage. Nine to 6, brutally honest. Both robots took significant damage, but I feel like losing your entire drive part is more damage than basically only losing their weapon and some minor pieces that were useless at that point. Control. I'm going 8-7 Blackout. Both robots had incredible control, but Blackout just had slightly more of those flips. Yes, brutally honest had the pins, but I feel like Blackout edge is controlled. And aggression, I'm gonna give it 8-7 to Blackout. Blackout, though brutally honest, was aggressive in the beginning. Once their weapon broke, their aggression kind of slowed down while Blackout stayed the same. Which means the winner by a 23-22 judges decision, and your LEGO BattleBots Season 9 champion is brutally honest. Well, that was an incredibly good battle. Both robots had probably some of their best performances yet. Blackout lost their entire drive pod, kept fighting. Brutally honest, kept going even after losing their weapon. But as I said in the beginning of this episode, there could only have been one winner. And that winner is your new Lego BattleBots being brutally honest. So, brutally honest won for season 7 and 2. Blackout ends 7 and 2 as well. That's it for this episode. Next time, we will see the next Battle Wars Season 6. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.